South Africa's debate over voter participation is once again in the spotlight after Home Affairs Minister Leon Schreiber responded to calls for compulsory voting. The discussion comes as concerns continue to grow over declining voter turnout ahead of the country's upcoming local government elections. The issue was raised in Parliament by MK Party MP Andile Maxitama, who questioned whether the government would consider changing the law to require every eligible citizen to vote. Maxitama argued that participation in elections is a civic duty and warned that lower voting turnout could weaken confidence in election results. In response, Minister Schreiber made it clear that introducing compulsory voting would not be a simple legislative change. He explained that South Africa's constitution protects the freedom of political choice, including how citizens choose to participate in the democratic process. Because of those constitutional protections, any proposal to make voting mandatory would require a careful legal review and a broad national policy discussion involving multiple stakeholders. The conversation is taking place at a time when the Independent Electoral Commission has warned about a difficult political climate ahead of the November local government elections. Research presented by the IEC found growing public frustration with political leadership, declining trust in institutions, and dissatisfaction with the way democracy is functioning. Officials have also warned that voter participation could continue to decline unless people feel their concerns are being addressed. At the same time, a different proposal has emerged from EFF leader Julius Malema. Instead of making voting compulsory, Malema has introduced a draft bill focused on automatic voter registration. His proposal would use existing government population data to register eligible citizens automatically, reducing reliance on registration drives and making it easier for young people and other unrepresented groups to appear on the voters' roll. Supporters argue that automatic registration could improve participation and reduce administrative costs. Critics, however, are likely to examine how such a system would operate, how personal information would be managed, and whether it would achieve higher voter turnout without creating new legal or technical challenges. For now, South Africa is considering two very different approaches to strengthening democracy, one centered on compulsory participation and another focused on making registration more accessible. Whether either proposal gains broad political support remains to be seen. What do you think would encourage more South Africans to participate in elections? Share your perspective in the comments and stay with us as we continue following the latest political developments and the legislative debates.